Well, hello and welcome to English Park here in Christchurch. It's round 8 of the New Zealand National Men's Football League for 2022, and we are getting set for a game between Cashmere Technical, the home team, and the Wellington Phoenix Reserves. So thank you for joining us today. This is a battle between two teams who unfortunately will not be able to make the final, but there is still a lot to play for. Pride, of course, and the competitive nature of sport, of course. You always want to win, don't you? So there is that at stake today. Cashmere Technical currently in 6th place in the league at the moment with 3 wins from their 7 games, and the Wellington Phoenix have only won 1 of their 7 games, though they have only been defeated 3 times with the other 3 games drawn. So they have been competitive. Goal scoring's been a problem, though. They've only scored 9 goals this season and conceded 11. So while their defence has been very good, the Wellington Phoenix conceding just 11 goals in their 7 games, they've only put in 9 goals, and that is the equal lowest of the competition with Miramar. So that's where we are stats-wise heading into this game today, and it's going to be fascinating to see who emerges as the victor in this one here in Christchurch. Right, let's have a look at the weather forecast, and it's not too bad in Christchurch today. There is a reasonable breeze blowing, though, around 23 kilometres an hour, but the temperature is nice, isn't it, for this time of the year, around 21 degrees, so really quite pleasant in Christchurch today, albeit a little breezy for this contest today. All right, let's have a look at the two teams. Here is the Phoenix team today, and you can notice that Alex Paulson's back in there. He's been sitting on the subs bench for the A-League team, but he gets a start today, just the second of this campaign. Other players to have played A-League so far in their careers is Lucas Moragas, number 2, Finn Sermon, number 3, and we've also got Nicholas Pennington and Oscar Van Hattem dropping back from the A-League team today. Of course, the A-League team is out of action for the next month because of the World Cup, so it gives a few fringe players the opportunity to drop back into this team today and get some much-needed game time. So a bit of a strong looking look about this Wellington Phoenix team today, coached by Chris Greenacre and captained by number 5, Isaac Hughes. And here is the Cashmere team today, and they welcome back Andrew Storer, their tall, lanky defender who was red-carded in round 6, had to sit out last week with a suspension. But, of course, Garvin Coughlin is there, the golden boot at the moment. Kean Donkers, the New Zealand under-19 striker from earlier on in the year, is playing against many of his teammates who are playing in the Wellington Phoenix today. A couple of new faces on the bench too, with Matthew Ford, the reserve goalkeeper, just 16 years of age. He gets his chance maybe today, with Dan Knight not playing today. Harrison Rowe, number 13, gets the start today after being an unused sub all season. And James Britton, number 20, might get on field today for his first cap of this campaign. The coach is Dan Schwartz. Yeah, that breeze is coming off the sea today, so it's an easterly breeze here in Christchurch as Corey Mills, the referee, wanders out with Hayden McCabe and Mike Killick, who are going to be his assistants, with Caleb Downs, the 4th official for this contest today. So the Phoenix team, lots of excitement in there as usual, with guys like Finn Sermon, I touched on him, Isaac Hughes, Dan Mackay, Noah Karunaratne is out there again today, getting some action. Charlie Beale, all of these players playing in the New Zealand under-19s team in the Oceania Championships in 2022. Back in September, qualified New Zealand for the under-20s World Cup next year. A couple more on the bench too. Adam Supic, Finn Conchi. So they really are almost a New Zealand under-19s team in disguise. That game, that Phoenix team today, supplemented by Pennington, Van Hattem, and Moragas, and Alex Paulson, who have either struggled to crack the top team or are just dropping back to get some action today here in Christchurch. So, going to be Cashmere to kick off, maybe even. They're in the yellow strip, and a Phoenix in that darker strip with the yellow socks. So thanks for joining us here in round 8. This is the penultimate round of the competition. Just one more round to play next week. And of course the competition, we know one of the finalists already. That's Wellington Olympic. After their win yesterday, they will definitely, or have definitely sealed one spot in the final in 2 weeks. Likely to be Auckland City. In fact, Auckland City can seal their spot if they beat Miramar today. And both teams will qualify for the final with one game in hand. If Auckland City are not able to win that game today, if they draw it, that will still give a slight opportunity for Birkenhead and also Auckland United. But they would rely on Auckland City losing next week for that to happen. So the way Auckland City have been going, of course, they've only lost a couple of games all year. It would be unusual to see Auckland City drop points next weekend as well as today, because the two teams they've got left to play, Miramar today and Melville next week. So it's looking almost certain to be a Wellington Olympic Auckland City final. And they really have been the two best teams this season. Phoenix did draw with Wellington Olympic last week. Now this is Matheson, who's scooting away here for Cashmere Technical. Oh, just lost control of it. That's unfortunate there for Lyle Matheson, but a great pass to him. It really unleashed the South African-born player. So they'll be a bit disappointed he didn't make more of that. Yes, a good result for the Phoenix last week. 1-1 draw with Wellington Olympic. Cashmere Technical, 2 of their 4 losses have been to the top 2 teams. So Tom Schwartz on the ball here, captain again today for Cashmere Technical. And Storer. Hopefully no cards for him today. Nice direct ball again, Coughlin, and there comes Paulson to activate. It's a good, fine young keeper. He's a good prospect, Alex Paulson, just 20 years of age. Hasn't managed to play A-League football this season. He's been an unused sub in 6 games. Ollie Sale, of course, locking down the #1 spot at the Phoenix at the moment. So Paulson, he'll be loving getting some action today. As Van Hatten was the target of that pass, but always going to be an ambitious ball for the young striker. Schwartz coming forward here for Cashmere Technical again, looking to utilise maybe something on the left-hand side again. Deflected for a throw-in here. Lapsley is going to leave it here for Lockie McIsaac. Schwartz is drifting a little wider with Storer. Options here for Jacob Richards, who's playing today. He's mainly from the subs bench the last couple of weeks as Donkers chases through, and it's Matthew Sheridan playing the ball out. Sheridan here, the 18-year-old. He's featured in all 7 games for the Phoenix in this league, started in all of them in this campaign. Storer, not a bad ball that one, but the tackle coming in from Nicholas Pennington, but Phoenix couldn't hold it for too long. Quiet start here, other than that one beautiful pass through to Matheson. It's been tidy stuff from both teams so far. So the Phoenix haven't had much time on with the ball in this first 5 minutes. Maybe they'll get some opportunities now through Sheridan and Finn Sermon. Sermon again getting an opportunity today, having played in round 5 and round 6. Here's a nice little surge down the left wing side for the Phoenix. It's Muragas, but he couldn't link up with anyone, and now Lapsley can utilise Coughlin. 9 goals he scored this season in this league, and Matheson. Leaving for Coughlin again. Now Donker's chasing through, and again Finn Sermon just clearing it away. Coughlin loves to shoot, doesn't he? Donkers. Plenty of traffic around him, though, and it's been well run there. It was a good tackle coming in from Ballard. Donkers couldn't link up, and now the Phoenix have got the ball through Mackay. And now Sermon to get some width on the left-hand side again. Karunaratne's lost it, and now picked up in midfield by Coughlin. Van Hadam dispossessed him nicely, though, coming from behind, and that was a good tackle. Sermon will settle it down again. Foul in midfield here. Lapsley wants to take it quickly. Pennington got on the road. Now Coughlin's got it. Oh, good little steal there by Isaac Hughes, the number 5 and captain for the Phoenix. Sheridan. Back to Mackay, and now here comes Pennington again. They'll spread it out to the left-hand side. Plenty of yellow shirts back there, though. Karunaratne. Mackay again. Van Hadam's able to turn here. Good play by the Phoenix. Sheridan. And he's not going to bother Harrison Rowe too much, the keeper today. But you see, Harrison Rowe will be happy to get a start today. He's been an unused sub in all the games. Reserve goalkeepers, never much fun. But Danny Knight not playing today, so Rowe gets his opportunity. Yeah, free kick goes against the Phoenix. Coughlin just taken down. Schwartz is going to get things underway with a lovely switch of play. Slightly confusing situation with 2 balls on the field there for a moment. Richards had pushed forward. Now Schwartz again. Lapsley able to turn, and Richards has got it again, and there goes Barbara Ryan with the run, but he wasn't used that time. Good turn by Donkers here. It's a good play from Cashmere. McIsaac coming forward. Still has the ball here, Lockie McIsaac. McIsaac. Wow, ended up being straight at Alex Paulson. So, yeah, not too much drama for the Phoenix. But just for a moment, McIsaac got some angle on that shot. That might have been interesting. Mackay. Gets it back from Charlie Beale, and now a nice switch of play here. Oh, the pass to Karunaratne was just slightly wayward, and that was able, Cashmere able to pick up possession again. Sermon settles it down again for the Phoenix, who are now getting more time on the ball, and here's Van Hattem. Well, Van Hattem was a tight angle there for Oscar Van Hattem. Made more difficult by Harrison Rowe coming out and closing that angle down even further. Back goes McIsaac. Pick it up, but it's pass. Now that's going to be a foul against Alex Ballard. And here's the Phoenix taking it quickly. Sermon coming forward, Van Hattem. But Cashmere Technical crowded the Phoenix quite nicely there. Tight marking by them. Now Coughlin looking to unleash. As Barbara Ryan chases through here. Bad play there from Marvin Coughlin, but it's back with the Phoenix. So yes, the Phoenix just haven't, it's been hampered by a lack of goal scoring this season. Defensively, they've been pretty tight. Karuna Ratna now onto this one. And that might have been deflected for the first corner of the game. It has. Cashmere have scored 15 goals, 8 of them being scored by Coughlin. Conceded 15. So they've been an entertaining team to watch, just averaging higher than 2 goals per game. Now let's see if they can defend this, with the Phoenix getting this corner. It's headed away by Lapsley, but it will be more opportunity here for, or another opportunity for the Phoenix. So now push 3 inside the 4, in fact, inside the 6-yard box, 2 hovering around the penalty spot. Not cleared convincingly here by Cashmere. Moragas couldn't get it back in. And that one's overcooked big time. So not too much heat there on the Cashmere Technical defence. Captain Tom Shorts will be happy. And likewise will this man, Harrison Rowe. 21-year-old keeper. He's getting his 5th game this year. And reserve keeper at Cashmere all year to Danny Knight. Schwartz back to Rowe. Himself just under a touch of pressure there. Donkers controlled that nicely, didn't he? Now Matheson. Off and running goes Lyle Matheson. Decent ball out to Barbara Ryan. Looking for Coughlin. And Paulson's dropped it, but it's cleared away by Sermon. Nice attack down the right wing side that time by Cashmere. Some nice combinations between 2 or 3 players. Storer plays that one nicely. And Coughlin able to turn. And Donkers. Again, good play by Cashmere down that flank again. And it's a corner, the first of the game for Cashmere Technical. So Matheson's going to go over and take this one. Storer and Schwartz will come forward. Schwartz has scored 6 goals this year. Storer 2, in fact 3 in fact. So see if they can get onto this corner here from Lyle Matheson. Schwartz goes up, but he's out. Headed for the ball there, and Karuna Ratna touches a good ball to Beale, who's away in transition here for the Phoenix. Keeps it going through Wallace. And now Karuna Ratna has got it back again. Nice little breakout by the Phoenix. There's Moragas. Looks for Beale. And now this is Mackay. He likes to take shots from that position, but this time decided against it. Sheridan wins a throw-in for Phoenix from Sam Lapsley. Now the ball over to Pennington. Really aimed for any player. And now it's going to be a goal kick. So again, the Phoenix looking good coming forward there, but just lacking that little bit of polish on that play that time. So they look to try and create a shot. Bit of pressure on Harrison Rowe, the keeper. It's good control by Moragas. Australian player who came over from Newcastle. He's had 2 games for the A-League team, both as a sub, but he's dropped back to the National League team for the meantime. He's not able to crack it at the moment, Lucas Moragas, but I'm sure he'll fight his way back into contention once the A-League resumes in about 4 weeks. I've just joined the broadcast. We've got a few fringe Phoenix A-League players playing in this game, touched on in the introduction, who have got the opportunity to play this game and maybe one more next week while the A-League team's on that World Cup break. Players like Oscar Van Hattem, Nicholas Pennington getting a run today, as is Alex Paulson, the keeper, and Finn Sermon too in that category. Here he is here, the tall young central defender. Nice turn by Beale, and this is looking more promising. Beale, again, not taking the shot. Moragas makes a way up, and that's a good cross. That's fallen here, but it hasn't gone on target from Beale. He couldn't get a good connection. So promising signs in the last 5 minutes for the Phoenix. Try again through Wallace. And Wallace, an 18-year-old, playing in that left midfield position today. It's a good ball, and here come the Phoenix again. Defended away by Schwartz. Got himself in between the ball and the target of that pass, who was Van Hattem. Sherman. Now for the Phoenix again. They're having a good period of time on the ball here. Hughes. Runaratna. And Pennington is dropping back again. And good patient play by the Phoenix. There's Mackay. Nothing too ambitious from them at the moment. And no real pressing coming from the Cashmere technical team. Karunaratne, that's good touch. Tearing after this one, Noah Karunaratne. Phoenix look to keep it going again through Mackay. Nice play, Van Hattem. He's lost it though, Lapsley was all over him. And now Cashmere can clear the ball away. And Phoenix back into it again, so he's going to play some advantage for that incident. Nice switch of play over to Sheridan, but he can't link up. Look at all the yellow shirts there. There's plenty of them. Now Mackay. There's Wallace. Pushed forward a bit. And Pennington's lost it. And Donkers is going to earn a throw. Good pressure by him. So Cashmere haven't been up the centre of the field for a little while. See if they can make something of this. Oh, they didn't hold it for long at all, but Coughlin's picked up that one. He can be dangerous in these situations. Here he goes, Garbin Coughlin. Can't get it on target. But he's earned a corner for his team. So Matheson to take it. Festive atmosphere around the ground here at English Park today. What can Cashmere make of this? In fact, it looks like Matheson. Those kids kicking the ball on will have to just cool his engines just a touch. Racing back nicely is Charlie Beale. Paulson gets rid of it. Schwartz, whoop, he can't keep it in the field of play. Yeah, the captain for Cashmere Technical, so Phoenix got a throw in near halfway. Mackay. Tackle coming in. Karanurutna has lost it, but picked up by Wallace. Now this might work out for the Phoenix. Oh, sweet hook back here. Sheridan, that touch just let him down just a moment. And it's cleared away. Matheson desperately wanting to control that one, and he has done brilliantly there. Lyle Matheson. Off he goes. And he just pushed it one touch too hard on that occasion. Moragas again, getting forward nicely, the left back. This is Pennington. Long range shot off target. Nicholas Pennington, 26 games in the A-League he's had for the Phoenix, 15 starts to this season, 1 goal. Very experienced in Italy as well. Another one that's just featured just a touch in the A-League this season, looking to force his way back in. I'm sure Ufuk Tale might be watching this game today, keeping his eye on a couple of these players, looking for good authoritative performances. Even though their next game is a little way off, we'll still want to see some high standards from these players. Moragas, it's a good ball. Beautiful pass. Now, Wallace. Karunaratne. But again, only one player in the central forward position there, and Oscar Van Hatten was on his lonesome just a touch. But after a quiet 5 to 10 minutes to start the game, the Phoenix are looking quite likely at the moment. These last 15 minutes have been pretty good for them, without really troubling the keeper with a shot on target just yet. Kaisak with the throw in here. Well won by Pennington. Space here for Karunaratne. Might have a pop. No, he didn't. Here is Moragas again. Pennington is going to have a shot and he scores. Nicholas Pennington. Well, finally, one of these midfielders decided to have a pop, and it paid off for Nicholas Pennington, who gets the first goal of the game.
Scored by number 8, Nicholas.
Well, I just hung on just a tad, and he took the opportunity and guided it past Rowe very nicely into that right-hand corner. So Nicholas Pennington gets the goal, the Australian, and it's 1-0. With the goal coming in the 26th minute. Very nicely done. And the Phoenix deserved that lead. They played really well in the last 15 minutes. As I touched on a moment ago. Very patient period of play from them. Really starving possession for Cashmere Technical. And there's a nice little touch from Dan Mackay, who's got the ball back into his team's possession. It's Mackay again. There's Pennington guiding it forward, but can't get Van Haddam nor Ben Wallace chasing through on that one. Working hard off the ball to the Phoenix. Good pressing, and here's a turnover. And Van Haddam, oh, that touch just let him down just a smidgen. And gave Schwartz just that millisecond to get the ball back in his possession. Well, all of a sudden, the Cashmere team have really struggled to get the ball forward to players like Donkers or Coughlin. Basically been passengers these last 10 to 15 minutes. Hughes. Moragas getting forward again and wide on that left-hand side. Clearly likes to run with the ball. Here's Karunaratne, who's the same. Oh, great turn. That was Pennington again. How he managed to squeeze between those two defenders. Very impressive. Here's Hughes, the captain. English-born player. And Haddam, can he control this one? He can. He flicks it on, trying to find Pennington. Now, maybe Cashmere can transition into attack here, but just a couple of little touches and all the momentum stops. In fact, it's turned over, and here comes Van Haddam again. Oh, brilliant! Oscar Van Haddam at his best right there. That is one of the best goals of the season. Harrison Rowe slightly out of position, and boy, did Oscar Van Haddam make him pay. Wow, that's an absolute beauty. Wow, what a finish. 2-0. Goals in quick succession for the Phoenix. Oscar Van Haddam with a special goal, that one. And it's 2-0, and really the Phoenix looking solid now. They're now worth their 2-0 lead. Just the two shots on target, both gone in. In fact, it was Ben Wallace, we've just been told, who's came over the PA that got that goal. Absolutely superb. So let's see if Cashmere Technical can get back in. And there's a sub being made, which is interesting. Maybe Finn Sermon's just carrying a slight niggle. So he's out of the game, and on comes Lucas Kelly-Heald for his 7th appearance. He had featured in all 6 games. He featured in 6 games prior to this. Just missed round 5 against the Miramar Rangers side. So he's out there. Maybe Sermon just carrying a touch of a niggle or something.
Substitution for the Phoenix, going off number 3, Finn Sermon. He's been replaced by number 4, Lucas Kelly-Heald.
Let's see if what impact of the game Kelly-Heald can have. A Sheridan cleared away by Storer very effectively there. And all the way back to Alex Paulson. Phoenix in control of this game now. Oh, we touched on their lack of goals through the season so far, but they've banged in 2 very nicely here. In this first half. Here's a good switch of play, chasing through Sheridan. Well, Rowe gets things started again, but look at the pressing coming from the Phoenix. Coughlin. A quiet game so far. It's hardly had just so he can count the amount of touches Coughlin's had pretty much on one hand in the game. First 32 minutes, and there's another good tackle coming in. This is Wallace. Van Haddam gets a chance here. Oh, Schwartz just able to disrupt and concede the corner. And Oscar Van Haddam goes down. He'll be okay. So Phoenix looking to put more pressure on here with this corner. Guided back in, open space here for Van Haddam, and he can't get there. Saved by Rowe. Maybe it hit the crossbar. Just have to check that one. Donker's now trying to jump on this one for Cashmere. And here comes Keon Donkers. Well, they survive, Cashmere. But only just. Some more heat coming from the Phoenix in this game. Yeah, there comes Karanu Ratner again. Tough one there to control, and that's going to be a free kick. So Rowe will get things started again. Storer, so very little for Cashmere to really push forward in these last 20 minutes now. It's been a very good performance by the Phoenix. There's Coughlin, who's dropping deeper this time. Being pressured by Van Haddam. Here's Schwartz. It's going to go direct this time as he looks for Matheson, but it's cut out by Marugas. And now Pennington drops that down to Wallace. Ragus loses it though, and it's back for Cashmere again. So 10 minutes to play until half-time. Two very good goals scored by Pennington and by Wallace for the Phoenix in the 26th and 29th minutes. Space out on this right flank here for Sheridan. And here come the Phoenix again through Van Haddam. Just couldn't quite link up there, and nicely anticipated by Jacob Richards. Barbara Ryan just calls it back. And now Schwartz again. So Cashmere getting a bit more time on the ball now. Really relish that. But they will really want to try and create something as well. Maybe try and pull one back before half-time. But unfortunately for them, the Phoenix really stacked their defensive end. Now there might be a chance down this right wing side. So we'll surge into the area there by Barbara Ryan, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cashmere. Technical. Taking it was Richards. His opposite number. Richards has almost got it back again, and now Coughlin's been dispossessed. Referee Corey Mills has had a quiet game so far. Nothing really in terms of discipline issues in this game at all so far. Very clean game. Hardly a foul too, just a couple. As we say that, there's Matheson trying to get position on Isaac Hughes. Lapsley supports him. Lapsley able to turn. Coughlin, that touch too strong from Garvin Coughlin that time, and rebuilding required now through Ballard and Jacob Richards. Coughlin, good move. Donkers. Richards. Matheson, well, timing is just the issue there from Dan Mackay. It's a long way out, this one. So Garvin Coughlin over this one for Cashmere. What can they make of this one? Headed away comfortably by the Phoenix. Now the Phoenix are keen to try and make something of this opportunity. Here comes Sheridan. Oh, good little ball in, and unfortunately Charlie Beale just couldn't quite control it. But still, some good signs by the Phoenix with 5 minutes to play until half-time. Pennington, Nicholas Pennington, the Australian, getting the first goal in the 26 minutes. Ben Wallace. Striker just catching Harrison Rowe, the keeper, out of position and scoring from 30 metres. Very nice goal, that one. Phoenix comfortably ahead 2-0. Remember, they only won one game this season, the Phoenix. And that was against Christchurch United in round 4. They won that one 3-1. It's their only win. Isaac's lost it. Good clean win there by Oscar Van Hattem. Pennington. So back to Kelly Heald. Karunaratne. That was a good challenge by Sam Lapsley. But it's back in the Phoenix's hands again, and just being out-muscled in the midfield at the moment, Cashmere Technical. Some good, robust play by those Phoenix midfielders right across the park in this first half. Made it very difficult for Cashmere Technical to get good looks at the defence. Really, their only hope is long balls like that one from Schwartz. I want to throw in here. Coughlin wants to take it quickly. He's fallen here for McIsaac. Now Coughlin, that's good play. Straight into the side, nearly disappointing end to what looked quite a promising move there for the Christchurch-based team. Sheridan for the Phoenix. Hughes, it's been a very tidy performance from the Phoenix reserves in this game so far. Storer, good steal there for Cashmere. And now Richards. Got the Phoenix transitioning back into defence very quickly. Richards wanted to try and create something, but in the end kept the gun in the holster. And now it's been turned over. Good pressure again. Now there's Van Hattem. Again, just losing control of that ball at the last moment. Falcons trying to create something, but it's comfortably dealt with by those Phoenix players once again. Now Matt Sheridan again. Kelly Heald going up the middle for Mackay, and now Karunaratne, that's a good play, and here's Muragas. Got that good left boot on him, and Wallace was sniffing around the 6-yard box, but Rowe got that one. Can Cashmere get one back here? I would love a goal in these last few seconds of the first half. They've lost it again, though, and forward comes Pennington, delayed the pass beautifully. That's a good challenge by Matheson, who got back on Van Hattem to put a bit of pressure on him. Now Hughes. So a very good half for the Phoenix coming to an end here. Arguably maybe their best half of football in this league this season. I've looked at an accomplished team. Not only taking their 2 chances in the game, but shutting out Cashmere Technical. But is that about to change here? Paulson, and it's gone, and no, it's cleared off the line. Well, Well, the best chance there for Cashmere Technical. They had a numerical advantage on that attack, but somehow the Phoenix kept them out. So nothing there for both teams. Oh boy, Cashmere Technical would dearly love to have got one back there. Picked up by Barbara Ryan. Ballard. Oh, this is fallen for Donkers. Paulson saved it again. And now Coughlin. Penalties given. Coughlin foul going for that shot. Well, it all went awry there for the Wellington Phoenix. A great stop by Paulson. He's a noted shot blocker, Alex Paulson. And look at the pass to Donkers. But watch Coughlin come in here. And there's the foul there. It was by the captain, Isaac Hughes. So penalties given. And a big play here coming for Cashmere, who might be getting something out of this. Just keep an eye on the officials over there. Isaac Hughes being called over here. There's the player that challenged, or put that challenge in. Now, it doesn't look like there's going to be a card. So referee Corey Mills keeps the cards in his pocket. I'm sure Tom Schwartz is saying to him now, why have you kept the card in your pocket? But here comes the penalty. Darben Coughlin has scored 2 penalties in this National League and wants dearly to make it 3 here. Right at the tail of this first half. Try and get something out of this half for his team. Alex Paulson's a good keeper though. Not good enough on this occasion, and Darben Coughlin ends the first half with a goal for Cashmere Technical that gets them right back in the game. It is 2-1, in fact, at half-time, with those goals to the Phoenix coming in the 26th and the 29th minutes. And then Coughlin, as we just saw, with that penalty. So, interesting second half coming up. Stay with us here from English Park.
Ford, we're always looking towards the future. So while we're proud of our range of vehicles, we're even prouder of being the first company to support not only the football ferns, but the next generation. And the legends we grew up wanting to be.
We believe in supporting and nurturing our extended sporting whānau, working towards promoting a healthy group activity that kids, parents and friends love. We want everyone to feel invited. It is in our DNA. We are accessible to all. We are football in Aotearoa. We are the beautiful game and we are proud to be the largest sporting whānau in New Zealand. The FIFA Women's World Cup is coming to the shores of Aotearoa, New Zealand in 2023.
Uniting Aotearoa, it offers an unprecedented opportunity to make our game bigger, better and bolder for everyone, especially for girls and women. Its legacy starts now. Our leverage and legacy plan will supercharge football in Aotearoa, grounded in two principles. Mana wahine, elevating the spirit and mana of wahine, and Tūranga Waiwai, our place of belonging, our foundation, our home. Built on 4 po or pillars, the power of opportunities, whakamana. Partnerships, mana ngātahi. Pathways, ara. And tiaki, people and places. Committed to the people and the land of Aotearoa, New Zealand, this plan leads the way by breaking barriers, paves the way for future generations, grows and strengthens the game through meaningful relationships, and creates a game for all and a place of connection. With Aotearoa united, legacy starts now.
Rightio, it's halftime here. Thank you for staying with us here at English Park. It is Wellington Phoenix reserves leading Cashmere Technical by 2-1 at half-time. A really interesting first half, which was dominated by the Wellington Phoenix, only for them to concede that penalty right on the half-time stroke of half-time. Here is the highlights of the first half. Here's Coughlin early on in the match, trying to get something going for his team. But not long after that, the Phoenix really started to dominate the game. And here's the first goal. Pennington, first shot on target in the game. And it was a beauty right down that right-hand corner. And then an error in midfield. And watch this from Ben Wallace. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that from Ben Wallace, the 18-year-old striker. Brilliant goal. And Rowe really ready with himself that he let that one go. Oscar Van Hattem had a good chance there to make it 3 goals, but he did good job there, Rowe, to stop that one. Sheridan with that lovely ball. Beale was brought down there, but no incident. And then right on the stroke of half-time, it was a good little go here. Paulson with a good stop there, and then cleared off the line. And then moments later, the penalty. Donkers shot saved by Paulson again. And then the follow-up here, Coughlin, and then there's the foul there on Isaac, or from Isaac Hughes, which saw the penalty awarded, and Coughlin able to score his 9th goal of the campaign to have the halftime score at 2-1 to the Wellington Phoenix. Yes, Coughlin scored 9 goals now, 3 of them penalties. Got one against Miramar in round 1, got one against Auckland United last week in that 2-1 loss. And let's see if that one here has any impact on the overall outcome of this game. Because if the Wellington Phoenix play as they did in the first half, then they might be tough to beat. Although Cashmere Technical, you never know with an early goal in the second half, and it'll be all on again. So stay with us here at English Park. We're not too far away from having the second half for you, with the game to resume very shortly. So players coming back for the second half now, with the Phoenix up by 2-1. Those goals are scored. Pennington's goal came in the 26th minute. Wallace is in the 29th. And then Coughlin's 2 minutes into added time in that first half. And Pennington there, score of 1 goal. And Noah Karunaratne, bottom of the shot there. Second to last game of this National League for these players. One more game to come next week, and then the final the following week. We know Wellington Olympic is definitely going to be one of the 2 teams in that final, after they had a good win yesterday to seal their spot. As we're underway in the second half now. And Wellington Phoenix in the dark strip. I can tell you that Auckland City are through to that final, as we see Donkers chasing through here. Paulson's got that one under control. Yes, Auckland City have beaten Miramar 2-1 this afternoon at Kiwitea Street in Auckland. Liam Gillian and Emiliano Tare getting the goals for Auckland City, and Sam Mason-Smith getting Miramar's goal. So it will be a Auckland City Wellington Olympic final in 2 weeks. So next week's games, they've both made the final a week with a week to spare. So congratulations to both of those teams who will compete in the final. On, I think it's going to be December the 3rd. That game will be. And of course the women's final is 2 weeks later on the 18th. Sunday the 18th, as we see Donkers coming through now. And there's a corner for Cashmere Technical. In fact, the final, the men's final, is on Sunday, the 4th of December. So 2 weeks today. I can confirm that now. 2 weeks today, that final will be held. Right, here's Matheson with this corner now for Cashmere Technical, who will still believe that they're right in this game. Schwartz trying, fighting hard to win the ball back. He's taken down one of those players. They nearly got ball there, but referee Corey Mills wasn't having any of it. Just another game today played you may be interested in was played in the Women's League in Eastern Suburbs, who had won 10 straight. Lost their first game of the season to the Canterbury United team today, 2-1. So good result there for Canterbury United. And here comes, speaking of Canterbury team, Coughlin not getting that one on target with Paulson covering the near post. So congratulations to Canterbury United. That upsetting Eastern Suburbs unbeaten, perfect season in round 11, or round 10 it is, of the National Women's League today. Donkers missed that one, but it's been picked up by Pennington. Storer allowed to go on with that. Donkers, good physical play, and here's a chance here for Barbara Ryan. Paulson was there, comfortable stop for the keeper. Alex Paulson was close to all-weight selection. Didn't make a squad earlier on in the year. And he was an Olympian last year, of course. Alex Paulson didn't play in any of the games up in Tokyo, but still to be in the under-23 squad in Olympic Games is a good achievement. Phoenix coming forward again here. To continue to play positively as Pennington gives it to Karunaratne. Now, Ruggis. He's had a pretty decent game on this left back position. He was double teamed there very nicely by Richards. And now here comes Pennington jumping on this loose ball. Around Lapsley. And Wallace had to give it up. Would have been in an offside position. Plenty of space there for Mackay. Wallace lays it off. Phoenix going to come forward again through Sheridan. Going all the way back to Paulson. Always miscued that one, but keeping it in the field of play nicely was Muragas. Just lost it out of play there. Schwartz looking to go long again with that decent left foot of his. Coughlin was the target of that one. Oh, he's got it to Garvin Coughlin. Matheson tearing after this one. Donker's tall player, but it just was over his head. Lapsley. Back to Barbara Ryan, who could have a shot here. Ooh, didn't have one. Coughlin Paulson was down. Phoenix have a throw-in. Well done by Sheridan. It's a nice play. Here come the Phoenix again. Pass to Marugas was just a little bit wayward, and that would just gave those vital seconds for Jacob Richards to shadow it into out of play for a goal kick. But messy there by Cashmere. And Alex Ballard did really well to control that one back to Harrison Rowe. Schwartz coming back now. Long again, Coughlin. Good ball to Matheson. Look at the space here for Lyle Matheson. Can run at this defender. Matheson trying to get a shot, but in the end, Phoenix got back in good numbers, and Paulson, comfortable stop for him. Still 2-1, no change to that halftime score. Pennington and Wallace, the goal scorers for the Phoenix, and Coughlin from the spot just before the break. The last act of that first half. Pennington. Dispossessed, and there's some holding going on there. Goodness me. Yeah, Nicholas Pennington getting the yellow card. Losing his poise there, Nicholas Pennington. Here comes Richards. Matheson, good work from him. Around Marugas. And that's going to be a corner. So let's see if Matheson can put this one on a 10-cent piece. Good crowd here today at English Park as well. Last game of the season, nicely taken by Paulson. Get things going quickly too. Moragas again. Donkers through here, Pian Donkers. Good work from Donkers. Oh, just couldn't get the connection again. What a shame. And now the Phoenix are in space and can transition into attack themselves here. Yeah, Donkers a bit ready with himself that he didn't make more of that opportunity. Nice ball from Hughes. Referee's playing advantage. And now Karunaratne pounding forward here. Here is Moragas. Richards blocks it for a corner. So, chance for the tall players to push forward again. Phoenix dearly love score again. Let's give themselves some breathing space. Storer is able to clear it. Still pressure will remain with a throw-in coming for the Phoenix. Here's Mackay. Kelly Hill playing it forward again for Karunaratne, and now Moragas. Good pass back to Pennington. That one not so good from Pennington that time. But he's won it back, the midfielder. Mackay again. Passing game's been solid from the Phoenix in this one. Karunaratne able to turn here. Deflected off Storer. And Kaisak can tidy up now for Cashmere Technical. Storer, good ball. Ballard. Comfortably dealt with by Isaac Hughes. Well won by Lapsley, and now Matheson. Coughlin brought down, no foul. Referee Mills happy with that one. And now transitioning is Moragas. Karunaratne with that run on the left wing. Pull ball back, and it's Donkers who's back there. Yeah, foul there by Noah Karunaratne. On his New Zealand under-19s teammate from earlier on in the year. Both fine young prospects, aren't they, Donkers? 18 years of age. And he just turned 18 pretty much too, only a couple of months ago, and Karunaratne 19. Now Coughlin, double teamed here. Still wins a throw-in for his team. Richards with this ball now for Cashmere. Here's Ballard. Lapsley losing the ball. Good work by the Phoenix again. Timing of the tackles in this game from the Phoenix midfielders has been very good. And Cashmere have not been able to get any dominance in that area of the game at all, other than those first few minutes. So Alex Paulson ready to restart play. Pennington. Chance to run at the defence here for Charlie Beale. And Rowe was down at the near post. Stopped by the keeper. Schwartz now. Here's a chance maybe for Cashmere. Good play. Coughlin just touching that one too strong. Well, pretty exciting. Little back heel there. Coughlin saw it coming, but just couldn't quite get his timing right. Now we've got our first or second substitution coming up for the Phoenix. Looks like number 12.
For the Phoenix, coming off number 9, Oscar Van Hadam. And
Oscar Van Hadam coming off.
14, Josh Tollervey.
Being replaced by Josh Tollervey. And there's a sub coming on too for
Cashmere Tech coming off
Cashmere.
12, Donkers, and he's been
Donkers coming off.
23, Van Dam.
And Yusuf Van Dam is on. 17-year-old. So Tollervey and Van Dam, 2 teenagers to get their chance in this game. With the 2 centre forwards, Donkers and Van Hadam replaced. Half an hour to play. What impact will these young fellas have on this game? Tollervey scored 2 goals for the Phoenix reserves this year. 1 in the Central League and 1 last week. Got a penalty in that 1-1 draw with the Wellington Olympic team, who are on top of the table. Kelly Hill's clearance only found a Cashmere player, and it was Ballard. Here's Lapsley. This is Richards. Karuna Ratner did well there. That's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix. Beautiful tackle coming from the substitute Van Dam. Good ball too to Coughlin, just out of his reach. Not far away though. Oh, Ragus lost it, and then he was dispossessed. Matheson and Kelly Hill come away with it, and now Karuna Ratner rather. A bit messy from both teams there. Karuna Ratner. Ragus, as he does, loves to get forward. Free kick right on the edge of the area, conceded by Jacob Richards. Not too much in that foul, but there was a foul, says Corey Mills, the referee. So, interesting spot, this one. Challenging here for the Cashmere defence. So the 2 players over the ball here are Moragas and Charlie Beale. Beale might hook it around the wall. No, it's taken quickly by Moragas. Oh, the pass, though, to Pennington wasn't quite crisp. Oh, beautiful play, and there's a finish and a half. Josh Tollervey's just come on and he scored. And that was a slick move. Just wondered if this pass here was off target, but Pennington recovered beautifully. And that little pass into Tollervey was absolute gem. I think it came from Isaac Hughes. What a special touch from him. And a really tidy goal. Josh Tollervey gets the goal. And it's 3-1. Oh, very tidy goal. Well, speed of the ball always beats the speed of the man, doesn't it? That was just all happening too quickly for the Cashmere defence. So very nicely done. The Phoenix had only scored 3 goals in one game prior to this one in this campaign. It was against Christchurch United back in round 4. They won that game 3-1, and here they are against the other Christchurch team 3-1 up. So they're having a good day out, the Phoenix. And here they come, perhaps again, as Beale comes forward. Oh, the header wasn't on target, but still it was a lovely flowing move again. Good pressure on Storer. Coming in from Wallace. Lovely touch. Here's Tolliver. Right onto the 6-yard box, but no one quite there for the Phoenix. But still, some really good signs by the Phoenix again. It's Pennington. Drops it back to Mackay. Beale again. Now Pennington's dropped deeper. Bad ball into the centre, but dealt with nicely by Harrison Rowe. Coughlin. Can't link up with Barbara Ryan. Sheridan. Rowe well out of his area, but deals with it nicely. Schwartz. Back goes Paulson and Kelly Heald. Kelly Heald getting back into position again, but Paulson just decides to go for distance. All holding up in that breeze a little bit now. Mackay wins a throw-in for the visitors. Phoenix still have only have a 4-man subs bench today. 2 of them are on already. Just Adam Supik and Finn Conchi. That Chris Greenacre can call on, but both of them are New Zealand under-19 reps from earlier on in the year. Now here's a chance for Wallace. And Wallace trying to score a second goal. That if he put that on target and beaten Rowe, would have equalled the quality of his first goal. Love strikers having a crack. What it's all about. Can't win a game of football unless you put the ball in the back of the net. It's Karuna Ratana, good work from him. Well, that's a bit tough, but anyway, it's not going to be that tough for referee Mills, who gives Karuna Ratana a yellow card. So just a yellow card each to the 2 teams so far in this game. Pennington getting his 17 minutes ago. Now Karuna Ratana in the 71st minute. But by and large, it's been a pretty clean game. No real niggle in it whatsoever in these first 70 minutes. So here's Richards to pump it forward. Good work. It's a good turn by Tolavi. Made an impact since coming on, hasn't he? Scoring that goal. Now Karunaratne, early ball to the far post. And Rowe takes no risks and gets rid of it. So Phoenix will keep the pressure on here. Moragas. It's Mackay. Now Karunaratne with his back to the goal. Nice little pass, and here's a chance for the Phoenix. Trying to thump it in was Beale, but Lapsley wins it there for Cashmere Technical, and now Barbara Ryan can go forward with Coughlin looking to take this throw in quickly. Great ball from Coughlin. Matheson can't control it though. And Kelly healed. And Moragas had it under control. Pennington for the Phoenix. Good pressure on Karunaratne that time. And now Cashmere can make something of this if Barbara Ryan can haul this one in, and he has. So Aidan Barbara Ryan. Cleared away nicely. Look at all the blue jumpers back there. There was a good 8 of them there. Plenty of space here too for Beale. And Moragas, he's had a very busy game. There's Mackay. And now the Phoenix just happy to knock it around at the back. Phoenix just quite happy to knock it around at the moment. Enjoying a good 2-goal buffer. Now they get the chance, maybe Cashmere. And there was a foul on Yusuf Van Dam, so it's going to be a free kick to Cashmere. Another sub is about to be made on the far side. A Cashmere Technical player. Alex Ballard is going to come off. The 18-year-old, and also Chris Greenacre, the Phoenix coach, choosing to make a sub too. A couple of subs being made actually by Dan Schwartz. So Captain Tom Schwartz is coming off. Sam Richards is coming on.
Number 8, Nicholas Pennington. And he's been replaced by number 17, Finn Conchi. And
Conchi's on for Pennington.
Going off, number 6, Tom Schwartz, number 8, Alex Ballard, and number 9, Aidan Barbara Ryan, being replaced by number 20, James Britton, 21, Declan Tyndall, and number 30.
James Britton is on too, so congratulations to him. He gets his first cap of the National League for Cashmere. He's wearing 20 for Cashmere Technical. So a few subs on there now. Play-on's the call as we see Declan Tyndall, who's just come on as well, getting into the game. Coughlin taking it quickly. As we see Van Dam getting it back to Tyndall, but it's lost, and here comes the Phoenix again through Wallace. Powerful challenge there from Andrew Storer. Moragas coming through here in a bit of space. He's through Moragas. Storer did well to hold position there. Now Richards coming forward. Coffin's touch wasn't good, but it was a hustle off the ball, and he still had it potentially going there. Now, Ollie Wallace is offside. He is. To head of that defensive line. So 14 minutes to play. Just the one goal in the second half so far, and it came from Josh Tolliver. Sub, really crisply taken goal by the Phoenix to extend their halftime lead to 3-1. Well, Kelly Hill was subbed on in the first half, remember, for Finn Sermon. And the Phoenix have not missed a beat despite changing their centre backs. Moraga strides forward again. Trying to get it over onto the other side. It's been picked up by Karunaratne, but it's right into the chest there of Rowe. Conchi on the ball now. Vargas left alone again. Lots of space here for the Australian left back. Tolliver makes a run. Vargas lays it back for Mackay. And now Conchi. Good hustle there from Lapsley. It's picked up by Hughes. Has it again, and again a good ball movement here by the Phoenix, denying Cashmere the ball. Doing a good job of holding the ball, maintaining possession. Tolliver. Mackay, and back to Conchi again. Conchi coming forward. Got Beale to his left, but decided to go right and lost it. Foul by Conchi, so it's going to be, might have actually been Ben Wallace that conceded the foul. So Cashmere Technical get a chance to come forward again. No real chances for them in the second half, been comfortably dealt with by Alex Paulson, the keeper. Lapsley, good play from him. Matheson, that's crisp passing. And now Coughlin. Can he create a moment of magic here? Cleared away by Hughes, the captain. Good work by him. So this game opening up in midfield a bit. Here's Moragas again. Conchi switching it to the right this time. Sheridan. Karunaratne and Conchi's drifted over there too. And it'll open up the left now for Moragas. Good spread of the ball by the Phoenix. Mackay again. You see a team playing with a 3-1 lead. They're looking confident on the ball, comfortable on the ball. As Moragas. And has it gone in? Oh, it didn't go in. Well, somehow Rowe stopped it. Brilliant effort from Harrison Rowe, the keeper. How that didn't go in, I don't know. Wonderful play by Lucas Moragas in the lead-up. He put that cross right on the head of that Phoenix player. He just couldn't seal it. There's a huge chance for the Phoenix to go 4-1 up there. Good play, and here comes Charlie Beale. Moragas out to his left. Tolliver there to his right, or Wallace might have been. Here's Moragas again. Conchi. Moragas, well, that was supposed to be a shot on target, but he was offside. So the Phoenix in that period of play going very close to scoring. Let's have another look at it. That there was a beautiful cross, and it was Tolavi very close to scoring his second. But well done to Rowe. He did brilliantly there, the Cashmere keeper, to stop that fourth goal going in. But props to Moragas. That was a beautiful cross. Stora. James Britton out there, but he's passed it to Karunaratne. In fact, it was Sam Richards, Karunaratne, now coming through here. Beale might fancy his chances for a shot here. Just couldn't quite link up with Tolavi once more. Chasing through Tyndall, but back nicely was Isaac Hughes again. Oh, lost. Here's a chance for Van Dam. And Tyndall, the pass not accurate enough to him. And again, you can just see how the accuracy of those passes can really pretty much stop a movement dead. And now Richards looks to the heavens. He's given up a free kick. Sam Richards, it is now in possession, but not for too long. Of course, the Richards brothers out there together now. So Isaac Hughes, the captain of this Phoenix team. He is featured in all the games in this National League except round 6 against Auckland City. Lapsley. It's Karunaratne. Ragas has had a fine game at left back. Really has looked good. He loves to get forward, and see if already making another run down this left wing side. Here he is again, getting the ball now. Mackay. Now Phoenix just happy to hold the ball. They don't need to push it. Well, that's a comfortable 2-goal lead at the moment with only 6 minutes to play. Only got a couple of minutes of added time, you'd say. It's not too much more than that at this point in time.
Premium sausages are now down to $2 at the barbecue, so get them now before they're gone.
Phoenix will just hold it. Or maybe they'll cook up something here. Tolavi trying to go around Stora. Here's a chance. Oh, stop and a half from Harrison Rowe. Karunaratne shot on target, and Rowe, that was a special save from him. Beautiful ball from Tolavi, boom, and there. What a stop. Fantastic. Very close to another goal there for the Phoenix, almost catching Cashmere on the hop. We're just kind of mucking around in the corner, and then they decided to string some passes together. Absolutely said it, we'll just go straight back. And Rose got that one. Where is he? It's cleared away eventually by a teammate. Now Coughlin trying to win the ball here. Done brilliantly there. Tyndall almost got that, but what a save there from Isaac Hughes. Coughlin will give up the free kick there. Oh, just a bit of frustration. Nothing more than that. There you go. Well, Coughlin, the Irishman, he's a competitor. But he did concede the free kick. So Conchi. Good work from Lapsley, and now Tyndall's away. Coughlin to his right. Tyndall will look to take up position on the 6-yard box. Good work by Coughlin. Doing his team's corner. Rare corner in the second half. Well, 3 minutes of play left in this game. Penultimate round of the New Zealand National League. Ball flicked on. Paulson got a hand on it. Probably did just enough there to disrupt, did Alex Paulson. Still the threat though. Store it in there trying to create something. Cashmere looking to keep the heat on. Through James Britton. And now Sam Richards. A little push in the back there by Josh Tolliver. Richards to take this one. Paulson under no pressure. Gobbles that one up, Alex Paulson. Flag stayed down, or did it? That player, anyway, Tolliver wasn't near the play, so play continues. Still time here for Cashmere Technical. They can still create a miracle here with 2 late goals. And they might need to score quickly from this play. They won't now as Kelly Hill gets rid of it. It's James Britton who's controlling it now. As we come up towards the 90 minutes. Sam Richards. Play with his brother, Andrew Storer. A bit messy, but the Phoenix now are able to touch. That's a good challenge from Sam Richards. A nice pass to Coughlin. Yeah, and he's been well looked after in this game by the Phoenix defenders and markers. Ragus. And now here comes the Phoenix again, but cut out by Lapsley. Karunaratne can't catch up with it. That's good play from James Britton. Good ball too. Paulson should get there first, he does. So into referee's time now. Well, Phoenix have got a throw in. On by Beale. Lapsley looking to create something in these last precious seconds. Sam Richards only finds a Phoenix player. Conchi Yeah, it's good play from Conchi. Paulson with time on his side here. Mackay, nice control from him. Patient play, Kelly Hill just pumps it long. One in midfield there by Charlie Beale. Karunarana, robust play from him. Excellent work. Now Sheridan. Sheridan's cross, can't link up with a teammate. And he's still got it back here. Matthew Sheridan. This could bounce anywhere, but it didn't fall for Charlie Beale. Luckily for Cashmere, it fell for one of their players. Phoenix might just look to close it down now. With these last couple of minutes. And a good win for them. They'd only won one game in this National League campaign in their previous 7. That was against the other Christchurch team, Christchurch United. Southern League champions this year. But they're going to make it 2 wins from 8 games now with a good away win here. Maybe one last goal to cap it too as Moraga streaks forward here. Good stop by Rowe, but it's fallen for Beale. Still there, and Sam Richards is clearing it away. Very close to a 4th goal. There's still time to play, says referee Mills. Phoenix won't be in any hurry to take it. Moragas will have the final say. He's had an excellent game, the left back. But a broad win for the Wellington Phoenix in this round 8 clash here in Christchurch. They have prevailed and won their 2nd game of the campaign. And they are too good for Cashmere Technical on the day, winning by 3 goals to 1. Well, let's have a look at some highlights now. And Cashmere Technical started off well in the first half, but once this one went in from Nicholas Pennington, the Phoenix were able to control the game. A really well-taken goal, and speaking of well-taken goals, this was even better from Ben Wallace. Noticed Harrison Rowe was off his line just a touch and then made him pay. 2-0 that was after 29 minutes. And that's Coughlin ending the first half with a penalty after he was brought down in the area by Isaac Hughes. Second half highlights now. Good stop by Paulson, who had a pretty good day in goal for the Phoenix. Donker's got through here, a rear attack. Just got no power there with that shot. Comfortable stop again for Paulson. And then the Phoenix got going. The 3rd goal coming in the not too distant future. Although Rowe did make a couple of very good stops in the second half. There were a couple of better ones than that. And that fell right on the edge of the area by Jacob Richards, and this cooked up a play here. Watch this last pass. That one to Tolliver was very tidy. And that one made the game 3-1. Brilliant stop here by Rowe to keep it from going in there. Tolliver very close to scoring a 2nd. And then Tolliver shrugged off Storer there, and check this save out. Beautiful stop by Rowe. And one last attack near the end of the game. And again, Rowe getting his foot on the road and doing enough to disrupt and prevent that 4th goal from going in. But a good performance by the Phoenix, arguably their best of the National League campaign. They get the win here, and they win by 3 goals to 1. So on behalf of the team, thank you for watching. And we have one more week of action left in the National League. And we'll be covering all of the games next week again. So we hope you can join us again for more New Zealand National Football League action next week.